Hey guys, still there. Welcome back to the Great Scandinavian War. It's episode 22. There's a lot of armor heading my way in this Umeå sector. We have a lot of high value tanks. T80UM, T80BV, T80B and T80U. Most dangerous of the bunch is of course the T80UM. High punch in the gun, 21 frontal armor, a very good AGGM on it which they can fire on the move. These things are all escorted by the necessary AA groups. So we have Tunguskas, Osas, Uragans, Tors. It's going to prove difficult to strike these with airplanes. Thankfully, I don't even have those in this group. All I have is helicopters. My plan here is to hold on to Wanzen, Charlie, Thechon and Alpha, get my income going, set up a defensive perimeter here and try to strike over this sector with my helicopters and potentially with infantry. The infantry that I have here are the 82Ms, which 26-25 meter range is enough to take out these Tunguskas at range. Not so much the armor, although if they go through the side armor they're still going to inflict a lot of damage. But I want to try and engage as much of their support deck as possible and try to go through them that way. No air support, we'll just have to make do with what we have here. And then again, even if I had air support, I very much doubt if it'd be able to survive for long enough. Now, a couple of command units. Let's get these guys deployed in safe positions. And back there. Leaves me 560 points, which is fine, because it allows me to buy a few units, and they still have to power their way through down this road. I'm going to go with my challengers, because my challengers have the best firepower. Now the enemy does have one group of planes, but I very much doubt that they're going to be able to use those. Simply because the AI has them embedded in the group. And as such, they don't generally know how to use them. Now let's speed this up to very fast. I want to have a helicopter to try and engage them from the flank. And I think a Seahawk would be ideal for that. Now there is one point that I overlooked, and that is having a fob. Without a fob this is going to be a lot more challenging, because resupplying those helos is going to take a lot of supply units. I should have bought a fob. Let's get another couple of helicopters ready. Contact.
Let's hope the enemy don't have any air defense.
Now these weapons are not fire and forget, so I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. Oh, and they're BMPTs? Are they all BMPTs? They're all BMPTs. In that case, we're just gonna hold and not engage them. Instead, I'll have a couple of those T-72s provide additional firepower to the challengers. Really? They're using everything but their armor at this point. However, they're going, as far as I'm concerned, the wrong way. Let's take out a couple of these guys with the Hellfires. Are you getting engaged? Yeah. Okay, fall back. I very much prefer that Cobra to survive, because I don't have that many in this deck. You to fly home? Well, home is relative, I suppose. BMPT. We're gonna get a simultaneous kill? Yeah, we are. They are probably... yeah, they're probably gonna get away. Alright, fine. Okay, give me another tank. So that was a unusual first move on their part.
Where do you need us, sir? Let's hope the enemy don't have any air defense.
Let's deploy some resupply units here. Pretty much a makeshift fob at this point.
Where do you need us, sir?
There's the BMP 2Ds again.
Heading to giving grid reference. Let's fly.
Why though?
I need
Where's
the
your
tail rotor.
armor? You had 80
Brace
plus
yourself.
tanks over
Flying
here.
in.
Alright, let's deploy recon group and see if we can spot them that way. Also, this mobile fob, I can put those simply in Charlie. Make my resupply route a little shorter. Now, where is the enemy? Are they simply not using that armor? That'd be a big waste.
Let's fly.
Hold on, what do we have here? A command unit of all sorts. And more BMPTs. What the hell is going on here?
Ready to go.
Intercept.
Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями.
You guys fast move here.
Someone need a guard
Seahawk
vehicle?
rearmed. Get up. Why are they leading with a command vehicle? This is the same old AI tactics,
Väntar på nya order.
which seemingly has no idea what to do.
Ajajan valmis.
Yeah, sorry, there's no running here. There you go. I do need to know exactly where those BMPTs are, because at short range, against side armor of a Challenger or a T-72, they could pose a problem.
What are your orders, sir?
It's not terribly likely, but you never know.
Meitäkö meinaat?
Nothing yet. Oop, Tunguskas.
Valmiina käskynjakoon.
For some reason they always seem to be parked over there. Holy crap. I think we found their armor. Armor and a half, that is. Time to see if these things have the range. By these things, I mean the LAR 160.
Ai nää vai?
Could really use those Seahawks on point right about now.
Oot selät sillä
Yep, they have the range. Here. Oh, the Challenger split themselves up. Oh, that's not good.
Stick it out, man.
That's gonna be tricky.
Where do you need us, sir?
Well, we'll have no shortage of targets, that much is for sure. Fortunately, I have a bit of a visual advantage. And the Challengers so far can easily hold off on those ATGMs. There's a lot more where that came from. Oh, they're all crossing that bridge. Fair enough.
I need the tail rotor check.
Okay, I want you to go over here and resupply.
Valmiina
Time for counter push. You guys alright? Yeah, they're fine. Okay, good. Now, with these scouts, what can we see at that other side of the hill? There go a couple BMPTs. So far, no losses yet. Some dents in the armor, but that's about it.
Ai nää vai?
T-80Bs. They're not leading with their most expensive tanks. At least not yet. We are, however, in range apparently. Ooh. One of these got hurt. That's the lead vehicle. Fall back. There's Tunguskas. Is that those Tunguskas? Or is that something else? One down. Two down, three down. Oh, shit. There goes the Cobra. I thought he was out of range. Apparently not. Oh boy. There's a lot of stuff down there. That's BMPTs, transports, command unit, RD. Yeah, there's a lot out there. What can we hit that with? I think rocket artillery, but I'm not sure if this is the range. This is HE. Most of what we're looking at is armored material. These unfortunately don't have the ammo. I might be able to get those back up to power, but I'm not sure. How about the other ones? The Rock 89. It's napalm. Rock 91. HE. The Talak. I could just have a couple of Talak 91 batteries firing at that. Let's make it a triple. There. Alright. So we can see everything, now we need to just hit it. I might even be able to do that with helicopters, but I'm not exactly 100% on how much firepower they have concentrated there. Especially AA-wise. Well, they seem to know where I am, that's for sure. Really? There's my Talak battery. Let's hit the RD first. There's a new command vehicle coming in. Now I know I can easily wipe out this command vehicle and intercept that one. But I'm trying to get as much damage inflicted on this battle group as possible to force a total victory. Alright, these guys are ready to fire. Let's make that happen. Yeah, I have enough for two of these. Is that one down yet? Yep, now it is. Knock out the fob, and we knock out their supply depot. And as such, their capability of resupplying all that already. Mars still seem to be rearming. Fire there. What's going on? Oh, fuck. I don't really think I'm going to be able to save that reconnaissance group. Nope.
I need the tail rotor check.
More RD landing on the fob. Hold off. Another artillery salvo. What are you? You're stuck, that's for sure. Looks like BMPTs again.
Are you talking to me?
And then some. Yeah, BMPTs and friends. Well, that HE bombardment was slightly less than impressive. Still have about 900 points. Let's tune that down a little. 650.
Någon som vill åka taxi?
770. 720. 530. Already is landing on target. That's their command vehicle neutralized. 260 points, and they retreated, I think. Oh, the last command vehicle has been destroyed. Alright, kills 4,700. Really? Losses, a Cobra and a recon group. Not too bad. Okay, what is next? I did try to engage this ship, the surface ship division. They still have 4 Udaloys left. And, of course, they're being backed up by the whole Kuznetsov and the Red Banner Marine Regiment. Let's make this one big carrier group. That is no less than... Actually, I don't even keep track of this anymore. How many ships do I have here? I know it's including the Marines, but still. Well, let's just say that should be plenty of firepower. Alright, Faroe Islands only has these units which cannot attack. So I'm going to use the Apache group elsewhere. I want these to get out. And I really need to hold these guys down with a skeleton force. It just doesn't need to be anything more interesting than that. So the Marines are going to do that. And I cannot evac them. Okay. Faroe Islands. Launch. And the game is going to figure out that that doesn't work. And there we go. For some reason the game seems to think it still has command units. In a way it does, in the ship section, but it cannot capture those. Cannot deploy those. Alright, Umeå, once again under attack by a tank regiment, but this time it's a different tank regiment. I want to push into Trondheim. Possibly not with all my forces, but with a good number of them. What we're looking at here is infantry, and a lot of it. 120 units of infantry in this group, mostly Morskaya. Plenty of support units. A couple of planes, anti-ship units, tanks, Bryusa. What's this? More infantry. It's going to take a bit of time here. I will start from Pyongyang. So I have a nice and open area. And I believe that most of these units have pretty decent, or had pretty decent cohesion. Now I need to engage them at range, which means that we're going to send at least one armored group over there. The question is which one? What we have here is the 2A4s and the 2A5s, but those need a refit. What else do we have? This is an arty group. I need to refit these guys first, before they're going to be useful. Fine, we'll do that. We still have plenty of time, plenty of turns to get to a total victory. Refit. There's another one. The helos are pretty new to this area. I can keep those with my mobile helicopter force. Part of which is over here at the moment. R&R. You guys over here. I know they need a refit, but they'll be fine. They're mostly there as a support unit. I want you over here, and I want you over here. You don't have the initiative. Why is that? Did they come from Moldea? Maybe. Okay, refit these gentlemen. Whoever is not in requirement of R&R, or whoever has initiative and does not need a refit, goes on R&R. Insofar as that is possible, that is. Okay, now, I could go on the offensive in Dorothea Storuman. It's a pretty wide open zone. Thachon is hard to hold. If I can come in from over here, that would be a better position. I cannot come in from Shenyang. That's the Chinese area. What do they have? I'm seeing infantry. More infantry. Armor. Pretty damn good armor at that. And more armor. AA, 3 strops. 12 Sopel. 12 Tunguskas. No AA. But they do have 2 plane groups there. And they know how to use those. Found that out the hard way. How's the morale of these units over here? The planes, not so much. Yeah, these guys still have pretty high morale. I'm gonna need more firepower if I want to power through that. Let's have a look at Umea. And just wipe out another armored group. Which doesn't have any command units. It's one of those. Yeah, retreat. Off you go. Unfortunately, that does mean that I cannot use any of these units on R&R or refit. Cannot. Oh! Did I know about these? The 64th Panzer Regiment, Fallschirmjäger, in the Marder 2 and the Marder 1A3, Leopard 2A5s, 2A4s. I need to bring those in from Trondheim. It's a much shorter drive. Actually, is that true? That would be 1 zone, spawn in, 2, 3, 4. Alternatively, I would spawn them in here. Which would be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it is shorter. Okay. 501st Tank Battalion. Leclerc, Brennis. There's so much stuff that I can call in. It's just a question of where. Oh, right, and we still have the Light Attack Squadron. A couple of Legionnaires. Off you go with the rest of the helicopters. And back here we have the 1st RHC with the Apaches over here. Right, well I don't think I'll be doing a whole lot this particular turn. Simply because I don't really need to. I'm waiting for these units to get into position and waiting for the group from Ostersund to be ready to engage Trondheim. Let's have a look at what they're up to. Pushing into Stromsund, Umea, not so much Ostersund, thankfully. Stromsund, 84 logistics units, 140 units of infantry, 68 support units, 18 tanks, 100 recon units, 40 vehicles, and they have the 33 fighter squadron over there. I'm not exactly sure what that entails, but I think it's going to be the Su-27S's. Something like that. Right. As per previous, I am not likely to hold on to all of these zones, so I just want to push into Jonchon and try to defend Tanchon as opposed to previous. Because if I hold all of their reinforcement points, that should make it possible to completely kick these guys off the map. Won't be easy though, because the AI tends to spawn in a lot of stuff. Now, Umea. A command infantry unit back there. I know their tanks are pretty shit. So I can just defend this place with a couple of 103 deltas. We're going to give them a reconnaissance unit. Let's give them a Sissy infantry recon. I do not believe they have helicopters. So that should make this a bit easier. Fob there. I don't like the Puma for a command vehicle. Copa. Hammerstrand. See, these bottlenecks would be ideal, but they are so hard to control. Especially if they have that many units. Okay, we're going to push in with the 121s. Considering the threat is not that high, or not that great, I'm going to push in with the trained ones. I want to have a ground recon for scouting, because I have a feeling that they're going to be approaching my position, or threatening my helicopters with their planes. And I don't think that's a particularly good idea. A couple of defensive units over here. Let's make those singular. And you're going to get your own reconnaissance vehicle. Other than that, I want to have a bit of artillery ready. And I think that I don't have a lot of options. These are the best that I have. Since I am holding on to Hammerstrand, I also want to have some units over here. 2 there, 2 there, and a Sissy Recon for each. Okay, that will do. 121s with the Monkia on the offensive. I want all of you to start spreading yourselves out along this line. There you go. And we're just going to see how far I can push. Now, I have a couple of pretty trained up 103s, and I want to keep it that way. I want to add a few more to the training regiments. I'm probably going to require a bit more reconnaissance, because these guys tend to die fairly quickly. Oh, hello. .121s, line up. Target rich environments. Fire at will. Hit all you can. The mortar shells should stun anything that gets a little too close. Key here is to stay mobile, because they have a lot of artillery. And I don't want to see those guys up close. How expensive are these? 155. Okay. That's an AGGM. That was an AGGM. Intercept as many of these guys as possible. Regroup, move up fast. There's a lot of missiles coming this way. It's those damn BWPs. Fall back. Instead of engaging the enemy, well, sorry, they are engaging the enemy, but they're engaging the infantry, which at the moment is the least of my worries. It's all those vehicles. Those are the issue. Let's bring in the last of the 121s. And send some resupply units forward. This side of the bridge for now. We'll just see how it develops. And move on from there. Oh, these things have Mayutkas as well. I forgot about those. Let's see. So far, no casualties on my team. I'm gonna keep it that way. Keep moving. You do not have a lot of top armor. Nor side armor. More 121s. Shit. Here come the AGGMs again, insofar as they still have ammo, that is. Fall back. You guys, free to engage. What else do I have? T-72s. might as well. Kill that resupply unit. No? Okay. These are definitely going to need some repairs. Get over here. Kill that. Come on. It's mostly the artillery that's causing issues. Because it's stunning my units. Because it's stunning my units, the units are far less effective than they normally would be. That's enough. Resupply these units. Fix them up. Alrighty, hit that bridge. Probably gonna need a good bit more resupply here. Okay, 103s are ready to go. Artie's raining death over there. Means I can cycle down these guys. The T-72s have suddenly arrived. That's a lot of VDV over there. 103s. That's your cue. So far still no casualties on my side. Okay, T-72s. I want you to defend the left flank here, so we can start pushing further down that road. Okay, that seems to be fine. Let's get the Monkia up a little. Potential targets over here. If that's infantry, that needs to go. And it is in fact infantry. Okay, let's get the mortars to fire at that. Oh shit. I'm taking aim at my resupply units. And I did lose one. Keep going. Shit. Split them up. Which one's the weakest one? That one. Fall back. The rest of you can keep going. Because you're fine. The other group of 121s can move over there and get fixed up. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Wait, what? I lost one 121 over there. That's the weakest one of the group. He didn't make it. T-72s are gonna have issues. So 103 done. Smoke up this position for a little bit. And I want my other mortars up here as well. Okay, these are fully healed up. Fall back. We're gonna cycle these. I want you to fall back. I could deploy infantry in here, but I'm hesitant to do so. Because I don't exactly know how much effective firepower they can provide. Oh, there's something on the other side of the river now. Oh, fuck. Here goes the resupply group again. Keep moving. You guys are empty enough. Just keep shelling that whole area. We'll see how much we can eventually kill off. Jeez. Jesus. Well, at least I forced them to come to me. I wonder how many infantry units they still have left at the end of this match. Call in whatever else we have. We do have fire support vehicles, the IKV-105. Surprisingly, that quad has survived everything so far. Oh! Engage these targets and do so quickly, because they're getting a little too close for comfort. We move up. T-72s are ready. 103s. Ooh, that's a side armor hit. Deal with it. Check that riverbank. I do not believe it's clear just yet. Exactly, and now they're coming into the side here. Thanks to the T-72s, the damage was limited. That could have easily gone very, very poorly. Alright, these 121s, fall back. Gonna smoke you up. T-72s on the way. There's another 121 dead. Okay, we still need to go through 2,000 points. That means that we're not quite done yet. Get those conquerors. Quickly, please. Yep, that's him done. Okay, you guys are good to go. So are you. Bit of damage there. Shit, we lost one. Artie, hit that. The other artillery group. Keep shelling that town as soon as you're in position. IKV-105s have now arrived, off to the side. 121s need a bit of repair. 103D group is ready. This is an absolute slaughtering here. And they seem to have no end to their units. It doesn't even matter how many I knock out, they just keep sending in new stuff. And the artillery is really doing me in here. That's one of the culprits. Gentlemen, go to town. Holy shit. I'm gonna bring in 2 groups of autocannons. Oh shit. These canyons are empty. Get back here. I'm gonna cycle these. What the hell has enough firepower to take out a 103? Fall back. There's another infantry unit down. Take down that concourse before he becomes an issue. Keep raining death over there. 1,200 points, 7 minutes. I've had worse, but these units are all very cheap. It's hard to make a living out of these. Well, I just called in every armored unit I have. These things are running out of ammo. Holy crap, that's saying something about how much you fired. Okay, these still need repairs. Get over here. Keep hitting with artillery. Fall back a little. Shit, lost a 105. Did that come in from the left? It might have. Okay, let's drop off the infantry and have the vehicles move up. So all that autocannon fire could easily wipe out a lot more infantry here. And vehicles, all the same. Lost another 105. No, sorry, that was the same notification for the loss of the 105. Spread. You guys, well, they're sort of combat capable. You guys are ready. Lost to 185. Lost second 85, third. Nope, you guys are not ready. 5 minutes, 500 points. It's 100 points a minute. I think I can make that happen. I did lose 1,000 points. Mostly armor, I think. 469 points. Get the resupply unit. 424 points. He's now raining on those units that I had in the bushes. 364 points. Come on. Let's keep the arty barrage going. Do we have any tanks which are ready to go? Not really. Not really. 3 minutes, 54 seconds. At this point they discovered rocket artillery. 99 points. I believe this is what you call a force-on-force encounter. 64 points. 49. Take out the Conquerors and we win. Got him. That was a lot of firepower, concentrated in one small area. Kills 4,000. Losses 1, 2, 2 super heavies, 1, 2, 3, 4 103s, a bunch of transports, a couple of fire support units. Oh, both of my helos died. What do they have left? Oh, so that's what I killed. Well, I'm not exactly sure if this is all that I killed, but it definitely helped. Support units, still plenty around there. Their tanks are gone. I killed a bunch of recon, but not that many. Looks like I killed all of their vehicles. Well, the dangerous vehicles, that is. Yeah, pretty good run. Pretty good run. Umea is coming up again, but like previous, I'm going to be doing this next episode. Because this one's been running for about 45 minutes, and I want to save some for the next. So thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon for the next one.